Hiya, I wanted to share this with you. It's just a couple of easy tips tips and tricks to help you support your child for learning the nine times tables. And like I've said before, the nines is one of the easier ones to learn. So I would recommend you start learning the nines before you do things like the threes and sixes and sevens, just because there are so many tricks with this one that suddenly life becomes a whole lot easier. The first one is no matter which multiple of nine, whichever answer you are using in the nine times table, whichever question from the nine times table you use, the answers always add up to nine. So, for example, if we had 3 times 9, the answer would be 27. And if we take 2 plus 7 equals 9. Another example could be, let's go 9 times 9 gives us 81. 8 plus 1 equals 9. Okay, well, that works for numbers up to 9 times 9, but what about if I go beyond that? So let's go 12 times 9 equals 108. 1 plus 0 plus 8. Oops, that's a plus. Sorry, very badly drawn plus equals 9. And so it's just a quick and easy tip. So if you think you've come up with an answer but you're not quite sure if it's right or not, all you need to do is add the digits together, and if they make 9, then hey presto, there's a 99% chance that you are right. So that's the first trick I want to give you. The second one is when you write down the 9 times table, there's a pattern. So I won't write out the whole question, I'll just write out the answers. So if I was to go 0, 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, I'm not going to fit this all in, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90, 99, 108, etc. So if we look at the tens column, let me grab a different color, goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, goes 9 again, bit of a blip in the pattern, but 10. So as you can see, it just kind of increases by 1 each time. Okay. And then if I take the ones column, let's use a green, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 9, 8, and then it will carry on again. So my next answer will be 1, 1, 7, 1, 2, 6, etc. So it's just another really quick and easy way of learning the 9 times table. And what I suggest you do is, if you are learning the times tables with your children, get them to write it down, use big bold colors and different textures and things like that, different fonts, because that way, do it pen and paper rather than on the screen, because that way, because they're actively involved in creating it, it's more likely to stay in their mind than if you just give them a piece of paper which is being printed by a shop or by yourself or whatever. The more involved they are, the more colourful it is, the more likely they are to remember it. So, and let them keep it with them while they're learning the tables, because what you'll find, okay, initially they may lean on it heavily, but the more confident they become, the more likely it is they're going to let go of it. It's a bit like when a child starts to learn to walk. At first, you can like hold their hand, 2 hands all the time, and then slowly the child finds confidence and lets go with 1 hand. And then they start to gain a bit more confidence and they let go of the other hand for 1 or 2 steps. And then eventually the child's walking and running by themselves. And you kind of think, well, did they ever really need me in the first place? Yes, they did. And it's exactly the same. We've given them kind of like a piece of paper or poster or whatever of the times table written down on it. They want, at the beginning, it gives them the confidence that they need, and then as they get more and more confident, they'll learn to let go in the same way that the toddler learns to let go of your hands. So yeah, let them create their own times tables. That's a quick and easy tip for when they're writing it down to make sure they get it right. Let them have it when you're practicing games, when they're doing their homework or whatever else it is you're doing, and they will slowly learn to put it to a side. So don't be worried that kind of like 20 years time they're still hanging on to it, and if they are, it's because they need it. That's fine. It's just one of those things, but it's very unlikely. And then the final trick I want to show you, let me stop sharing. Let me show you this trick with the 9 times table. So sun's behind me, you can't see all my fingers. There you go. Still can't see it. If I was to ask you, that's better. If I was to ask you 8 times 9, What I would do is put down, or what you could do is put down your eighth finger, and everything to the left is a 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, stop, 71, 72. So the answer to 8 times 9 is 72. If I was to ask you 4 times 9, you put down your fourth finger on your left hand, and 10, 20, 30, stop or swap, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the answer would be 36. It works for all of them. 10 times 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Again, it works. So no matter which question it is within the 9 times table up to 10, it's a really quick and easy tip for working out the 9 times table. So 6 times 9, that's not so easy because I tell you what, I'll swap my fingers around. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, stop or swap, 51, 52, 53, 54. And it's just a really simple means of working out the 9 times table. Hope that makes sense. Hope that gives you a couple of tips on how you can support your child with learning their 9 times table. And yeah, hope that's helpful. Have a great afternoon, and I shall see you again soon. Take care.